How do I do my intro again?
Hey girls, whatever.
It goes.
Aloha YouTube, it's your girl Naisha.
It's your girl Naisha. That's how it goes.
Hey, what's up? It's me, Pop YouTube. Aloha YouTube. It's your girl Naisha. Aloha YouTube. It's your girl Naisha.
Easy now, no need to go down. Rock that, run that, this how we frown.
Aloha YouTube, it's your girl Naisha back at it with another video. Miss me? I know you did. And today I'm here with Chantal, and we're gonna be telling you a story because we were too scared to record it in the time being. So here we are. All right. So the high school we used to go to has like a little restaurant because they're like high class, and so we call. And they're like, sorry, we don't have any more reservations for today. Meanwhile, like, thinking
they're not even
about,
that full.
Yeah, first of all, they're not even like that fancy, so they need to be quiet. And second, like, they just hate us. Like, every time we try to go back to the school to like go reminisce, they're always like, you can't come in. Like, they think they have high class security now
and telling us that we need to make appointments with teachers that we literally just had. So like, I think not even like a few weeks after we graduated, we're like, oh, we want to visit Mr. Sullivan or something like that. And they were like, oh, do you have like not a reservation, appointment with him? And we're like, no, we usually just park and like visit, because that's what other seniors did when we were in high school.
Exactly.
And they were like, nah, you need to like an appointment.
So we're like, okay, let's see how high class the security really is. So we were at college, and then we were like, let's try and go to this high school. So we made the reservation. I already told that story, and they didn't have any for today. So we're like, we're not giving up that easy. What do we look like? So we were like, you know what, let's bring some food to our cousin, because he goes there. He's our cousin now. He's our cousin now.
He's our bro.
You know, we just had to make up something, because we can't be like, we're going to see our friends.
Yeah.
They would be like, no. So we're like, all right, we're gonna bring food to our cousin. So we go in, and there's like a little security shed, so like to make sure that there's no like
intruders.
Yeah. So we go, and we're like, yeah, we're bringing food to our cousin. He goes, okay, just go bring it to the front desk, which is what you usually do if you're bringing food, whatever. So they have now like a little bell. Like, I don't know if your middle school used to have that, but mine did. Like, they would have a bell so that they could like see you.
They could let you in.
So they would let you in.
But our school was never safe before
Yeah,
this.
our school never had that.
We've been having like gun threats, or I keep saying our school because we're not even there.
know,
but
right?
like the school that we went to, they've been having like, you know, like gun threats and stuff like that. So
they
now
decide to ramp up their security, which clearly
sucks because we snuck in. And we're gonna tell you the tea.
Here's the tea. I'm like, I sip tea, and it's unsweet. Okay, so we walk into the school, and after we got buzzed in, and there's a security guy right there, but we didn't know if we had to go to him or the one inside. So we just walked in, and there was nobody at the usual security desk. So we were like,
wait, pause. So he probably thought, so like, okay, usually people, like the parking lot that we parked in is close to the senior lot, and he didn't obviously watch us park, so he probably thought we were like students who went to go get out something in their car, because people can do that. You just need a pass, and then you just go in. And like, since we didn't have our backpacks, it's more of a reason, and we brought like Dunkin' Donuts to our friend. So we're like, okay, like we just go in, blah 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 blah. He didn't say anything. He didn't say like, oh, you guys gotta sign in or whatever. Like, we just went through. So continue. So
then at this point, we're like kind of anxious because like we just snuck in and it seemed way too easy. So we're like, all right, let's go to the bathroom for like a couple minutes so we could like be like, oh, we went to the bathroom, or like just to like think and process what we're gonna do next. So we text our cousin and we're like, yo, we're in. He's like, what do you mean you're in? Like, he was like, they're gonna let you walk around? I'm like, dude, no, it's called We're Savages, so that's it. I'm like, we don't need that. So he goes, all right, I'm going to lunch in like 5 minutes. But
those 5 minutes were so long. Like, those 5 minutes were like the worst 5 minutes of my life. I mean, like the best and worst, because like it took long. Like, literally, we were going up the stairs, we were like running back and forth. We did so much within those 5 minutes, and it's never been like that. Like,
I know. So we leave the bathroom. We're like, we're gonna risk it. We're gonna go walk to where he's at. Oh, so we go downstairs and we walk to him, and we're just talking to him. We're like, he's like telling us all these warnings. He's like, how'd you guys do this? We're like we literally just walked in,
bro.
He's like, oh, if they find you, you're gonna be F. You're gonna be da 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 da. And I'm like, now you're making us freak it out even more. Like, we're already scared. I'm like, what are they really gonna do though? We're not students. What are they gonna suspend us?
I was
from
so
what?
scared. I was so scared because I'm the one who was, okay, so this is bad. I was driving without a license. I don't even have my ID. I don't have my license right now because I left my purse at home. And then, like, usually they ask for ID, form ID, like, if you're gonna sign in and stuff, because they, like, want to see who you are. And some schools or, like, colleges, they'll be like, oh, we're gonna hold on to your ID until, like, you leave, because obviously you can't leave without your ID or whatever. But turns out I didn't even have my ID to begin with, so it didn't even matter.
And they didn't even ask us. They literally just said, like, go. Because whatever. So we go, and then we're walking around.
We're like, oh, where should we go? We want to visit our teacher.
Yeah, we were trying to visit our teacher. So we didn't know, because like our school's been under so many renovations that they always are moving the classrooms around. So we're like, we don't even know where to look. So we ask our cousin, and we're like, where's this teacher? He didn't know. He asked his friend. She doesn't know.
She said the wrong thing.
She told us the 3rd floor. So then we were gonna go. And then we saw teachers, and we like ran the other way, and we went upstairs. And at this time, it was like basically the time for lunch, so they were switching classes. So there was like a bunch of students, so it was like less obvious for us to just be walking around.
Bro.
So we're walking around still, looking at like literally all the rooms, because the teachers usually have like pictures outside that say like meet the teacher or whatever. But I don't know why. There's so many new teachers. So we're like, we don't even know where to start. And we can't just ask people because they're going to be like, who are you?
So we go to the 3rd floor. We like look all around on the 3rd floor. And we didn't find anybody. And then we go to the opposite side. We go on the 2nd floor. Because like one side's 3rd and one side has 2nd. Like not both sides have like all the same floors. Then we like go to the 2nd floor, and we're just like roaming around. And then we see this teacher that we know that he is really like hardcore and strict. And he will say like, why you guys roaming the halls? And he will literally act like we are his students still, because he doesn't know that we left.
Yeah.
Like, people don't remember us. We're not important.
People, literally, we're like those students that they would still think we're students because, 1, we look like students, and 2, they didn't pay attention when we were in high school.
I know.
So they would just be like, oh, I've seen you before.
So we're finding leeways. We're finding leeways.
So we're like looking, going down all these like different paths and stuff, because obviously this was our high school last year, so we know all the paths. And then I saw my other friend.
But like, we don't have time for this.
First of all, I don't have time for hugs. I need information. So I asked him, and he tells us a whole different location than what our cousin told us. So I'm like, who do we believe now? So then we go to this other one, but there's some doors that don't have this is like the teacher's room on it. So we're like, okay, is it this one? Is it this one? And obviously we're not even supposed to be there, so we can't just knock on the door and be like, hi. So mission failed, but at least we walked around school. So clearly they need to up their security, because we just walked in. We could literally be anybody.
Literally, like, it was so easy to leave.
It was so easy to leave. Yeah,
the guy didn't even ask us like, oh, where are you guys going? Like, we just left. Like, what if we were actual students? Like, that's scary to think. And we literally could have been like bad people, quote quote. Like, we could have done anything. Like, if we came in with backpacks, like, that's scary to think about.
Exactly.
I just know.
So if he even did think we were students at the beginning, we just walked right out of school. So he should have said something either when we were walking in or walking out.
And he didn't.
But we literally went in the same way and came out the same way, and we were safe. So
we're gonna do it again.
Yeah,
we're
this
probably
time
gonna fail next time, but
we're gonna record it, and we're gonna be really low key about it because we're not gonna die. But
we can't record it though, because
we gotta low key record it. We're just gonna be like,
because the thing is, we were acting like actual students, so we're like, oh, let's hide our phones, because they are really strict on phones. Like, if they see you with your phone, they'll take it, or they'll tell you like, put it away. And if they see you again, or if another teacher sees you, boom, you're dead.
So we'll try to record it, but it's really kind of hard, because if we're supposed to be students, then that's why we didn't record this time. But story time. So I hope you guys like this video. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe down below, you know, all that jazz. But summer is coming. Today was my last day of school, so we are ready to be out here doing all the content, car vlogs with this one, because, you know, we besties out here.
Ow. And and the thing is, she ain't got a car, so
we'll be in this one's car all the time, all summer 19. So subscribe for more content, and I'll see you whenever I post my next video. My life's not dusty. Okay.
I'm like, so then I've been driving without my license. I hope nobody sees this.
I will hopefully see you next week, but who knows with me because
Next year. Case closed.